Al. Hey, everybody. Well, my name is Big Al, and I am a sit-down comic. You've probably seen a lot of stand-up comics, but this is the first time you've seen a sit-down comic. For some of you older people, if you're anybody old out there, you might think I look a little bit like that TV star Raymond Burr, but nah, it's not true. But my mother was a big fan. When I was 7 years old, every night that show came on, well, we had to go to bed because it was school night, but that theme song drove me crazy. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. I don't know if you remember that. Well, you probably think I'm crazy. Well, it's probably a little true. I just did my last performance in New Jersey in Ancora State Psychiatric Hospital. That's right. It took my ex-wife 30 years, over 30 years, but she did it. She drove me crazy. You know, my ex-wife had that special gene that women have, being able to blame the husband on no matter what goes wrong, it's the husband's fault. I'll tell you, she was a world champion. I can tell you one story. When she was driving home from work one day, all alone, she veered off the road, hit a telephone pole, totaled out the family car, the only car we had, and it was my fault. How could it be my fault? I wasn't even there. She said because I didn't make enough money and she had to work a double shift, she got tired, went off the road, hit the telephone pole, it was my fault. If there was ever a Hall of Fame for blaming a husband, this woman will definitely be the first one inducted. They'll have a whole Babe Ruthian wing named after her. But she wasn't all that bad. She gave me two of the greatest gifts I ever could get in my life, and that's my two children, Amanda and Alexander. Now, Amanda, I'll tell you a little bit about my daughter. She's 21 now. But when we found out that my wife was going to have a baby, we started looking for names. We came up with the name we wanted. The name was Desiree. Unfortunately, my ex-father-in-law, who immigrated from Germany maybe 30 years before she was born, even to this day, had a very thick accent. And he couldn't pronounce Desiree. To this day, if you met him, he'd say, "Vad accent? I have no accent. Vad accent." My daughter, Amanda, she was one of the most brightest little infants you could ever see. She lifted her head early, one of the first little kids I've ever seen that was so alert. She walked at 8 months, she talked at about a year. But the one thing about Amanda, anything she could get her little hands on, right to the mouth. And if she could eat it, it was gone. We learned about diaper surprise. I don't know if you ever heard of diaper surprise. Well, we would open up the diaper, and you know, like we would lose the blue Parcheesi piece. Well, sure enough, there it was in the diaper. She ate it. One time, opened up her diaper, sand. I says, "Wait, we didn't go to the beach. I mean, we live in the Jersey Shore, and